Hey everybody, it's been a while since we've done a video on the morning money, but we're going to do one, but it's going to be afternoon money is what we're going to do on this one and everything. And right now I got the two pimps, I got Blue, I got this one right here, Tyson. We're just chilling and everything like that. And I was like, you know what, it's time to do a video. He said, yeah Dad, I think it's time to do a video too. Yeah, let's do a video. So we're going to do us a video here shortly. Okay, let's talk about this having to do with savings. Who do you have that supports you being frugal with your money? If you're always around people that are like, hey, go get your hair done, get your nails done, buy those rims for that truck, get that new shotgun, oh, you need to get a new bow this year, whatever it is, probably not going to be a good thing. This is why. I always have people telling me, man, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to slow down, don't worry about it. Guess what? You can't take it with you when you die and everything. None of these people are financially in a position that I want to trade places with. What I do find is that most of the time people that say things of that nature are justifying a behavior that deep down they really know either should be changed or they want to change, but are too fearful about asking, hey, how do I do something different? What is it that I should do? And so the thing about it is that having to do, this is a financial checkup. Savings. What are you doing for savings? Are you putting anything away for a rainy day, for an emergency fund, for something? Okay? You need to ask yourself, what am I doing with my savings? Automate it. $25 a month or $25 a week, that'll add up over a year. Help knock some debt out, something of that nature. $50 a week. And if you can't afford $25 a week, get a part-time job. Get out there. Do something different. Okay? Get out of debt. This whole thing in this country is designed to do a couple of things. One, for you to be a slave to the man and work for somebody else. Be a good employee. And that old saying, from the neck down. Okay? In other words, not to use your brain or anything like that. Okay? Guess who come up with the education system? Rockefeller. Guess what Rockefeller needed? A lot of employees. Hello! That's what I'm talking about. Okay? Yeah, check it out. New York City, first people that have the school system and everything, that's where it came from, okay? Didn't want a whole country full of business owners or entrepreneurs because guess what? They think for themselves. Ooh, scary. Okay, so, again, get your savings in line. Start doing it. I don't care what it is, $5, $10. Get a change jar beside your bed, wherever it is that you take your stuff out of your pockets at the end of the day. Take your change, start putting it in the jar. It'll start to add up. Then put some dollars in there and everything like that. Every quarter, go cash it in, put it into a savings account, get you 6 months worth of reserves, and then boom, stop. Then start taking your money and investing it, okay? This is what my change jar looks like. I've actually cashed in $700 before in the past when I had this thing, okay? It's not impossible to do. You just got to make it a priority. What's the biggest thing? Do it! Take some action. Get out there. Guess what? You're going to fail. You're going to screw up. You're going to be, oh yeah, people are going to laugh at you and everything like that. But you're making progress. Do it. Do something, okay? First thing, having to do with savings, let's make that happen. Second thing, debt to income ratio. What that means is how much money I have coming in and how much money I have going out. All right? Now, if this number is too far out of whack, guess what? Nobody's going to loan you any money. Or if they do, it's going to be at a real high percentage rate. Okay? So we need to make sure about this. Guess how you do that? Sit down and write yourself a list. Because if you got $4,000 a month coming in and $1,000 a month going out, guess what? You're at about a 25% debt to income ratio. If you're interested in buying a house and you're currently renting, figure out with a lender, what is it that I need to do? Where do I need to be at for my debt to income my debt to income ratio to be right so that I can get a loan on a house when I am ready? Got to make sure about that. Next, credit history. I don't know if you all have had any hardships or anything like that. I have. Last 17 years, I've had 3 houses go into foreclosure. Just in the last 2 years, did I get my credit back up? Okay, here's what I learned is, I started learning how to do things with cash. Okay, it is possible. It sucks. All right. Then I also learned that if you never address your credit, it's never going to change. And that's what I had to do. I actually had on one of them where I was sued by a mortgage company because the house went into foreclosure. It went through a flood. We didn't have any flood insurance on it. Partner and I owned it. It was a rental property, so we let it go. Well, guess what? They sold it on the courthouse steps and then came after me for $17,000, okay? The partner that I was involved with, they have claimed bankruptcy. So guess what? They fall under a different set of laws and everything, and so they don't come after me. That was the second time that person's claimed bankruptcy in their life. Do you see a pattern here? What happened with Rob? I did not. I did not want to go down that road. And so I got with the mortgage company on this amount of money and came up with a settlement payment, paid them off, made it happen, okay? Now, my credit's good, back on track and everything like that. So I'm real thankful for that, all right? And it has helped. Next. Where does my money go? The thing that I have, or my guilty pleasure at this time in my life, is eating out. I like to do it, and I like steak. I like lobster. So those ain't cheap. That's my guilty pleasure right there. But ask yourself, where's yours? You know, sometimes y'all are up in the club 3-5 times a week doing happy hour, 20 bucks a piece. That's $60 a week. You know, now you're looking at $300. Well, if you quit that, take that money and put it aside, pay down some of those high revolving credit cards, things of that nature, or even towards student loans and everything, you can get out of debt a whole lot quicker. The whole thing that I want you to do is to be able to experience financial independence. You wake up in the morning and you ask yourself, what is it that I'm going to do, instead of what is it I'm not going to do because I owe so many people money. That sucks. It really does. I've been there, and I was there for a long time. No more. I made myself a promise and said, you know what? If I got to eat top ramen for a while, that's what I'm going to do. I met a guy, 32 years old. He's already a millionaire. He is retired, okay? He ate top ramen for 2 years, bought a big house, 5 bedrooms, had roommates in every room. The property cash flowed positively and everything. And the reason I say this is that 2 things that the guy did. He started exercising discipline in his life, doing the same thing day in, day out. And guess what? He made a sacrifice. And that's the thing that most people are not willing to do, is they're not willing to make a sacrifice. Well, I'm too good to go work at fast food and everything. I'm not going to do that and everything. Oh, I'm not going to go to work unless I'm making $30 an hour and everything like that. I get it, okay? That's not called having self-worth. That's called being stupid. Okay, it's called being arrogant. It's called being entitled, because you think you're worth so much more and everything. But now you've racked up all this debt. You've practiced financial illiteracy. You practice financial stupidity. And now you're in a jam and you're not willing to do what it takes to get out of it. Well, guess what? You're willing to do to take to get in it. So why can't you change your mindset and say, okay, you know what? I did this. I messed up. I screwed up. Take the ownership for it. Make some changes. Get out of it. Do something different, okay? A lot of people are not willing to do that. Last thing on this financial checkup. What's your investment strategy? What are you doing? Tell me, talk to me. What's your goal? What's got a new year about to be coming up and everything. What's your financial goal for December 2022? What? I haven't even thought about it. Oh my God. Well, guess what? That's why it doesn't happen, because you don't give it any time. You don't give it any credit. Okay? I bet you thought about what you're going to spend some money on this weekend. Hello? Okay. Now, so do me a favor. Get an investment strategy. What is it that you're going to do? How are you going to invest your money? What are you going to put your money into to start making some money? You better learn how to make money while you sleep. Otherwise, you're going to be working for somebody for the rest of your life. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, and if that's your choice and that's what you really want to do, and you got a great job that you love going to and it's fulfilling, hey, man, fantastic. Boom, high five to you, high 10 to you, okay? However, if you're not that person, all right, then you're going to have to do something different, you know? And if you're going to be okay with what you're supposed to be getting from Social Security, if it's around and you're willing to stake your future on our government, not screwing up bad enough that it's going to be gone by the time you start collecting it and everything, and you're cool with that, not a problem. Me personally, no, I am not, okay? I don't believe Social Security is going to be around that long. I also believe in taking responsibility for my action. The only person that's responsible for my retirement and my financial well-being is who? Me, Robbo. All right? So, that's my thing for you today, is having a financial checkup. Ask yourself, what am I doing about my savings? Can I go ahead and automate it? Am I doing it? If not, then start. Start this weekend. All right? Check your debt to income ratio. What is it that I can do to make myself in a better financial position, get lower rates, and then I'm more attractive to different lenders? Your credit history. If you got bad credit, fix it. Learn how credit works. Learn how they rate you. Learn about the algorithm having to do with your credit score. Make some changes. Where does your money go? What do you spend your money on? You can tell me every day what you find is important, but where you put your money at, that's what you really are. A lot of people driving really nice $50,000, $60,000 cars, expensive watches, purses, and everything like that, and they ain't got a pot to piss in, couldn't write a check for more than $500. And you know what you are? You're a looker. You want to look good to others. No matter what you say to me, that's what you are. You're a looker. Investment strategy. If you don't have one, get one, create one, get involved with one. Start talking to other people, but don't talk for the rest of your life. Actually start putting some money into something, okay? IRA, a fund, 401k. If you got an employer that matches contributions, you should have that thing maxed out on those contributions. If they match 8%, then put 8% of your pay away. Rob, I can't afford to. You can't afford not to. That's 100% return on your investment right there. I mean, dude, for real, put your money in there and everything like that. So, this is Rental Robert with the Hustle Nation. Do me a favor, bang, bang, hit that like button, subscribe, help a redneck out. Subscribe to the channel, spread the news, share it with some others, ask them to join as well. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you on the flip side.